a fiery hearing on Capitol Hill. And at the center of it all, Attorney General Loretta Lynch. Attorney General Lynch barbecued and peppered with questions about the Secretary Hillary Clinton email scandal. But not too many questions were actually answered.
General Lynch, who made the decision that no charges would be brought against Secretary Clinton?
Congressman, with respect to that decision, I had determined that I would accept the recommendation of the team.
So
who
ultimately made the decision?
I made that known, and then when the recommendation was given to me, I did accept that recommendation.
So did you ultimately make that decision, or did Director Comey?
Well, Director Comey was part of the team.
All people are told that these documents were not a crime to carelessly deal with. Are these documents that could be easily made available to the public, or are they too sensitive to be made to the public today?
Congressman, you may take the appropriate steps in terms of reviewing anything, and you may make requests for that, and we'll work to accommodate you with respect to that.
Is it legal or illegal to provide false testimony under oath?
There are a number of statutes that cover that, both at the federal and state level. There are a number of ways in which that could be found.
There's a difference between prosecuting something and whether it's legal or illegal. You know, these questions are pretty simple, and we've got millions of people with security clearance. How are they supposed to go through the gyrations that you've laid out in order to make a simple determination?
Congressman, if we had a specific fact situation or fact pattern, that could be reviewed.
And your refusal to answer questions regarding one of the most important investigations of someone who seeks to serve in the highest office in this land is an abdication of your responsibility.
One of the congressmen quizzing Attorney General Loretta Lynch, Utah Congressman Jason Chaffetz, is here to go on the record. Good evening, sir.
Hi, Greta.
Did you get your answers?
No, these are simple questions. Is it legal or illegal to share classified information with somebody without the security clearance? She couldn't say yes or no. Come on, anybody.
She could have. Why didn't she?
Because she's playing this political game. I think she's being an obstructionist. I think it's the theater of the absurd, and I think the American people are fed up with it.
You know, what's sort of interesting is that she said that she didn't make the decision on the email investigation. I thought to myself, why do we need an attorney general if the attorney general's not going to do a job?
I mean, it was stunning to say she didn't make the decision. She wouldn't even own up to that, but she is the Attorney General. She put it all on I don't get it.
How did she explain the meeting on the tarmac with Bill Clinton on her plane?
No, she didn't explain it. She didn't give the vital details. It's a public meeting. I mean, if the Attorney General's meeting somebody, there's actually supposed to be notes from that meeting, but she says they didn't talk about anything. And
do you think she thinks she answered any questions?
I think she's a professional at filibustering. I think that's why the Obama administration really likes her. And all you have to do is go back and watch the videos of this, and you'll see that, I mean, I had 5 minutes. I asked her very basic, simple 101 questions, and she didn't answer one of them.
So what's next?
Well, I think the American public has got to, they get to be the ultimate jury in this.
But she's not running for office.
No.
She's a presidential appointee.
But as one of my colleagues, John Ratcliffe, pointed out, she did not recuse herself from, she did not step back and say that she doesn't want to be part of the Clinton administration. To the contrary, I think prior she has said that she wants to be considered, and she's got to be the leading candidate at this point, the way she's protecting the secretary.
Would you like to have Eric Holder back?
The good old days of Eric Holder and the candor that we get from Eric Holder. He was miles better than Loretta Lynch. That's how bad it is.
She wouldn't answer one question. I mean, and you know the thing that's sort of appalling is, look, she knew those were going to be the questions. I mean, you would at least come prepared with something.
If I had asked her if it's legal or is it legal or illegal to drive 80 miles an hour in a 55 zone, I think she would have. She couldn't have answered that. Because she doesn't want to. She's just a professional at filling up the time. She was looking at her watch. And go back and watch her YouTube video on my Facebook page, or go to Jason in the House on my Twitter account, and you can link it. It's just watch and let people decide for themselves.
You know, it's actually
it's an embarrassment. It really is.
You know, unfortunately it's a very important job, and you know, so it was stunning that she wouldn't answer the question, or at least have enough sense knowing that these are the questions to be answered instead of giving that lame
We talk about classified information. This information is so classified that as a member of Congress, as the chairman of the Oversight Committee, I can't even see it. We're talking about people's lives. We're talking about people who will get killed if they see this information. And we talk about it so flippantly, and she'll say, well, you know, it's a hypothetical. No, it's not. It's people's lives.
Well, I hope the viewers stick around for my off the record. I talk about the language extremely careless versus the language that they say is in the statute.
Gross negligence.
Gross negligence.
Yes,
Anyway,
yeah.
Congressman, thank you. Nice to see you.